I
Hmm.
have all the characters. Yes,
Okay, well maybe we'll mine skulls.
Come back again.
Um, we can talk about our first story. Our first story, which is a sad story, which is Breath of the Wild 2 has
I know. Dun,
been
dun, dun.
delayed.
Delayed.
Yeah, which
And
sucks.
and just a random delay into like spring 2023. No date still. Um, yeah, it's depressing, man. But okay, here's my thing though. Do you think
Yeah.
they are delaying this to release it side by side with maybe new hardware?
That's what a lot of people are saying.
Hmm.
And that is definitely like a good guess. Just feels really like gross. Nintendo's starting to like this
Yeah.
this whole thing like also kind of like pulls me out of the fact that I feel good. Nintendo feels kind of gross now, man. Like if they really did this because they want to hawk another like 4K Switch, which I will happily buy. Um, you know what I mean? If they like that, just kind of
Yep.
sucks that they're just
Yep.
gonna do that, and the fact that they've just been like, how unprofessional do I like? Does it feel like from these companies where they're just like, oh hey, yeah, no, it's especially Breath of the Wild. Like, what are they doing that's taken them 5 years on an engine that they already have? You know
That's
I
what
mean?
I was thinking,
Like,
and we were
like,
discussing this even last week, I think, where it's like
yeah,
they already have like when you make a sequel and you're using kind of the same engine and the same design, because it's not a
yeah,
brand new. Like I know Zelda's changed sometimes when they jump from,
mm,
but this is not. It's Breath of the Wild 2. It's not a new one.
yeah.
So they already have the foundation. What is the holdup with the? Like, what are you adding to this game? Oh, now you're fighting the sky. Like, what do you mean? Like, so what? Like,
Yeah.
it's not. It doesn't make a 5 year wait. You're right, or even more now. Um,
The delay is too
Delays.
much. It's way too much.
I know a delay is never like it. Obviously, will help mechanics and the game and polish, I guess.
Yeah.
But there comes a point where there needs to be a tighter release schedule for these things.
Like if it was coming out this time and they just wanted to run me on the hype train the entire time up to that, that's fine. But
Yeah,
stop telling me one date and then say
yeah,
almost a year later, like Jesus, like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
way off. That's
A
not like a
spring,
month or
like
two.
that's
Like
not summer. It's just delayed to the summer, like a season.
yeah, no.
That's polish.
Well,
But if you're delaying a year and it's still not a date, it's just spring. It's like, where are you in this game right now?
yeah, right.
You
I mean,
know?
I mean, I'll wait. I'm in the kind of camp that I'll wait a little bit longer if it's going to be good. I'm fine
Sure,
with that.
sure.
I mean, I bought Cyberpunk for $90 or $80 or whatever, and I don't even know if I'll ever go back to it because when I started playing it was such garbage. I didn't.
Your
Like, I
first
feel like
impression was
kind of
so bad.
betrayed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
feel sort of betrayed. So that
And
kind of stinks.
yeah,
But
and I was just saying, yeah, like it's not like a delay has hurt the game as far as it's made it worse gameplay wise. It's not about that. It's just about it's like yeah, I'm cool with waiting if it needs to be done, but this is just a lot and too much. And I did the opposite with Cyberpunk, so I still haven't played it. And because
oh
I saw
really?
that, yeah, because I saw that stuff immediately, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. And then they took it off the PlayStation Store anyway. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. And they said a year before they had, and they just released it, right? The new fixed versions, um, not too long ago. So I'm gonna dive into it very soon. But yeah,
Into Cyberpunk? Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. I
cool.
waited. I
If
waited
they
so it didn't get it
continue.
ruined. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear if you played No Man's Sky, you really will enjoy yourself right now if you started off that game
Oh
sort of
man,
long
that's
ago.
another one.
That
And I
No
bought
Man's
that
Sky.
one when it first came out, and I actually still enjoyed it. But I get what people were saying and why it took some heat. Um,
Mm,
it did like it was just very repetitive, and it wasn't a fulfilled game. Yeah, so what if it's this huge, massive galaxy? You still can only do a certain amount, and you do the same thing. But that's a game, and I really, you know what, man, I give them lots of props for sticking to it and turning that into an enjoyable experience. 'Cause I
yeah,
heard
no,
they
that's
fixed
great.
it.
Yeah,
That's great.
that's that. I don't think that is applauded as much as it should be.
You're right.
The
I think
fact
so
that they
too,
did
man.
that is just
They didn't give up
amazing.
on that. They didn't just be like, okay, whatever, let's move on to something else. These dudes fixed that game, man, and they did it right. And it's
Yeah.
been years. It's been many years since that was released.
Maybe we
So,
should play it
yo, we should. Let's put that on the bucket
give it
list
some
there
love.
for us.
Let's put it on the bucket list for sure.
Um,
Okay. So
so
we were
so
talking about
maybe
last
new
week.
hardware with Nintendo. Who knows?
Yeah.
But anyway, we're sick of the delays, Nintendo. Stop doing this. And
I
we're
just,
not happy with
just,
you right
like,
now, anyway.
Don't. I'm not happy with them because there's so many things though too. Like they handled amiibos and you know.
Yeah,
stuff
yeah, yeah. No, they've
like
messed up a lot of things.
Nintendo.
I agree.
Yeah. So well, hopefully they won't screw this up. But
We'll see. Spring
I mean, the game will be
2023.
fantastic.
God.
if the game could be like Breath of the Wild in the sky, if that's all it is, and people would love it. You know what I
Of
mean? The
course,
way that
it's
the
not
first
going to
game
fail.
was.
It's not like it's going to fail when it
Mhm.
comes out. That's not the point. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, exactly.
See, but yeah, oh, that brings up a point too. Remember when the first Breath of the Wild came out? It was right at the end of the Wii U cycle. It actually came out for the Wii U, right? As well, like with the Switch. So it was right at that transition.
Yeah. It was.
It
It
was.
was. Well, Nintendo seems to really like to do that. That
Yeah.
was. That seems to be the way that they do bridge systems because that was also Twilight Princess also did that.
There you
right?
go.
They had it for
There
both
you go.
systems. And I think that was the last.
But like,
right?
so that kind of gives credence to that thought of they're waiting until they release a new hardware with this, maybe too.
Yeah.
You know, that
I
could
mean,
go
that's
to
cool.
the-
I really like my Switch, and I think that
Sure.
I even feel like when they made the Switch, it was too weak. So
Right.
hopefully they really do because oh my god, they're rolling in money now. It's
Rolling.
sold like
Nintendo
everything.
doesn't have an issue with anything.
No, they're good now.
Regarding that.
They bounced back like so many times. They're like that guy that gets in 8th in Mario Kart and then he gets in first and then gets back to 8 again and then gets back.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is Nintendo.
You're right.
Okay, so
Are you still downloading?
the PlayStation. No, I've just started to try this training thing because it's still installing.
Oh, right. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
please
That
wait
works.
until the installation finishes. I don't know how it's gonna take.
So what do you want to move on to next? What have we got next? Well, we can talk
The
about
PS Plus stuff.
yeah, let's do it. This is so we talked about this last week. We said the rumor, it was just a rumor at that time that they were going to announce something this week past, and they did. They released what they say is going to be. They don't say it's a competitor to the Game Pass, but it has to be something because they have to do something for it to compete a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they have to. I mean, I don't know. They were doing okay for a long time, but
Sure.
I guess the video game media has kind of decided that they have to do something.
And I was sick of sitting here going,
Okay.
"Screw you, Game Pass! I want something as well."
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
For the fans.
it was
We knew it was
It was
coming. It was the
everywhere.
worst kept secret kind of thing, but they did announce it,
It-
and
Well, it just didn't make sense. It seemed for the longest time they had all of the pieces, but they didn't put it together. You know what I mean? It seems like they had everything. Like they had the now, they had the online, everything, and then they finally like, oh, what if we just together? Like, it seems weird that it took this long to like
yeah,
do that.
yep.
But who knows? So I'll probably be getting the mid tier, which
Oh,
is
okay.
like,
So that brings us to that. Let's discuss those tiers, what those
Yeah,
are, and we'll
let's-
start at all of them there. The mid tier
Okay, so
is pretty much Go ahead. Start with your first one
let's
there.
start from the bottom. So like
The bottom one here,
Uh,
it's just called Essential. It's pretty much what you got now with PlayStation Plus. That's pretty much what you get.
so you get 2 free games, get two free games a month, which is awesome. Getting 2 free games a month is awesome.
I've enjoyed it. It's the same thing they do now,
Yeah.
right? Like that's what you do, and it's very cool. I enjoy it. Of course, it's been a great
Yeah,
value.
it's-
You can play
Sometimes
online.
you get a stinker, but
Sure, but some months you're like,
Well-
oh yeah, I'll need that. I'll take that.
yeah. It does.
Yeah,
It does. There are some times where the PlayStation Game of the Month is a game that you already have, which
Yeah.
is annoying.
Yeah.
That is
Or
cool.
you just
They
bought.
go-
last month.
Yeah.
I've done that so many
That's happened
times,
to me.
dude. And also just to note that one stays the same price that you're paying now too. So nothing different there as far as that one. And then your second tier is the extra PlayStation Plus Extra.
Ooh.
Now this one is it's a little bit more expensive. You get all the benefits from the essential one that we just discussed, what you get now, but it also adds a catalog of up to 400 of PS4 and PS5 games. So it's like PlayStation Now with only the PS4 and PS5 ones, um, and they're downloadable. The games that are in this one, those 400, like so.
I
There's that
really
as
can
well.
download them onto your system.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah.
can. You don't have to just
Oh,
stream
that's
those.
cool.
So that's the
That's
second tier
nice.
there. That's
That's
your mid one.
nice. Yeah, that seems where I'll be by the looks of things.
Yeah,
As we
is
continue on
that's
to
the one
this
you're
last.
thinking of?
Yeah, $15 a month. That's not so bad.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have all that.
And then you have the premium one. Yeah, you wanna discuss that one, or you want me to dive in?
Yeah, sure. No, that's
Uh,
that adds like a whole fucking load of games. That adds a bunch of like PS3 games, and
yeah.
it adds a bunch
You got
of
PS2, PS1. You even got PSP, which is I'm
yeah.
stoked for that. I'm stoked to play some PSP games. I never had a PSP. If I did want to get this tier, so it adds in like that's like 340 games. It adds to. You get everything in the first two tiers plus 340 new games as well. PS3, like we already said, and also you get the cool thing too. You get time limited trials on new games and stuff before you buy it for a lot of new games and stuff. So you'll get
When I was a kid, they called that a demo.
that demo. I was gonna bring that up. The same, dude. Right? Like, what happened to the
That's kinda
demos?
weird.
It is.
Yeah, is it that hard?
Yeah.
I think Nintendo's done the demos the best.
Oh, really?
And twice it's gotten me to buy the game. Yeah, because they don't have time exclusives, but they just have you play up to a certain part of the game, and then when the game comes out, you can just buy the game
and you start from there. You already have your character has the things.
Yeah, that got me
cool.
playing Monster Hunter Stories 2, and it also got me. And that made me also buy another game because I was just playing it. I was like, oh,
that was the worst thing about a demo if they didn't do that back in the day, and you play the demo and then you got the game and you had to start over. But also some demos don't start you from the beginning. They'll give you a random level sometimes. They used to. I found that too. If it's a certain like style of game where you don't, it's not an RPG or a character thing.
Oh really?
Yeah, like
they probably just want to send you like the techiest part of it.
Right. It's like exactly. It'd be like a tech demo almost too.
Demo.
So you get kind of all the feel of it. Yeah. And yeah, so that one I don't have the Canadian prices. That's the problem. I didn't want to include those because anything I look at doesn't give me that.
Yeah.
But those are your
probably
three tiers.
$2 more or something, or $3 more is usually what they.
Yeah.
What they do. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're like I don't know, like it's kind of a weird idea that. I mean, I wonder what it does to the collector's market. It's nice that you get to play all those games, but I don't know who like it's weird to think that. I mean, I guess there are people that want to play retro games.
I want to. I do.
What do you want to play?
Right now I'm already a PlayStation Now subscriber, so I already have pretty much the middle tier is what I have already. I think the middle tier is like what you get with PlayStation Now, and then what you get with PlayStation Plus now. Just combined, which is what I have anyway. And I do go back and I play those games. I've been playing, oh lord, old RPGs from the PS2 era and such as, oh my god, I can't even, Wild Arms. I enjoy Wild Arms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Wild Arms.
And that's on PlayStation Now, and it's very cool. You can download it, and you don't have to stream it, and you have it forever. And I enjoy going back through those old games, man. Big time.
Oh,
but that's probably my biggest ones is Wild Arms right now. But I will probably be getting that top tier. I think that's the way I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go for it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect. That's if you want to play those Earth Edition, 1 and 2, I just wouldn't. I don't know, just wouldn't.
And with
and I might change my mind. I'll see how much money you're having, and I'll be like, oh shit, I need that. Right now, I don't.
Yeah. There's also PSP games that I never got to play that I want to play, like the Peace Walker games from Metal Gear. I hope that's included.
Oh,
in
the
those
card-based. Yeah, that'd be cool. Or Metal Gear Acid.
Yeah, Acid. Yeah, those
Yeah.
ones, man. Those would be fantastic. But no, there was a Peace Walker one. It wasn't just a card game. It was actually really, I think, Peace Walker, and they did Acid too. So there were some those ones I never got to enjoy, and I'm such a Metal Gear fan, and like I've watched the video on them and all that stuff. But we'll see. And what else did the PSP really? What did they do? They had a couple God of Wars.
They have a couple God of Wars. They had a little bit of
Uncharted. They had an Uncharted too.
Yeah.
Into the Abyss
They
or
did get an
something.
Uncharted.
Yeah.
They had some. What was that shooter called? The one. They had Killzone. They had a Killzone game.
Killzone. Yes, they did.
Game.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I may get it, see how it is, and then I'll probably downgrade. I don't know. You should be able to do it monthly. I'm pretty sure it's a monthly thing, of course, too. But also just Sony right now, oh yeah, something we forgot. Sony right now has actually shut down their subscription service for PlayStation Now. So that just means like their yearly subscription. So that means in June when this starts, PlayStation Now is not going to be available anymore. And it's just going to be this. That's like combined, and you win. So
yeah, and that's
and if I'm already paying for PlayStation Now, me too. I've already paid for PlayStation Now, and I pay for PlayStation Plus. So those two things together would almost get me to the top tier. I'll probably have to throw in a few more bucks and get that kind of thing. That's how I guess I'll look at it for now. But yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked we get something. I wonder what. Like, and the CEO today, or a couple days ago, was just mentioning, or even today on a call, that they've got a lot of partnerships with a lot of developers and such. We're going to see a lot of newer stuff. They already announced they're not going to see first day things like the Game Pass, like with the PlayStation Studios. They're not going to be doing that, so we won't get that.
No.
But that's fine with me. I'm fine. I got enough games to play. And I don't mind paying for games. Like, I don't need everything to be free and given to me either.
That's true. Yeah.
And they work on these games a lot and hard.
Well, that's true, and I mean, the companies do pay them for.
That's right. That's right. It's almost like maybe it's like a Spotify thing where it's like they're getting ripped off too, right? That could be a thing.
That's true.
So, yeah. Yeah, so that's
cool.
Anything else you want to add to that, or are we good on?
No, I think we pretty much covered that.
Yeah, man. What do we got next?
That one.
E3 is canceled this year. That's a big one.
I kind of thought that was going to happen anyway.
They really didn't announce anything, and it's been kind of quiet. So really, yeah, me too. But you know, they did the digital one last year. I thought they'd at least do that again. Like if. But then again,
it's interesting. Like you think that would be. I mean, it's such a legendary. It is you know what I mean? It is the Super Bowl video games.
It really is, right? But it shouldn't even be digital. Why is it not live in person? Like, what is this? We're back to normal, and just like, why are we not like? I watched WrestleMania this weekend with 77,000 people sitting in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. If we can't gather for an expo like E3, like, what's going on here? Why are we not doing this?
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, it'd probably just take a little bit of time to get everybody kind of back on the saddle. Maybe maybe everything was dissolved because of certain situations. But I don't think anybody. I think if things have had the possibility to become totally digital for a long time now, and I think that people are kind of, I guess, you know what I mean, like intrinsically. They want a little bit of like reality, you know what I mean? They want to go somewhere and go to a trip and experience.
Of course.
Absolutely. I think E3 was kind of like that. Maybe one day we'll get invited to E3 and we'll be able to enjoy it. So I wanted to exist so we can get invited to it.
Damn right. Me too. No, me too, man. Absolutely. Yeah. I agree.
So Jeff Kaplan though is I believe doing the summer games fest.
Yep. I love that fest.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm not a huge fan of some of the things that, like the award show stuff they does.
Right.
Do it for me. but that's awesome that he's keeping it going. He's like the fucking Grand Poobah
Yeah.
video games now.
Yeah.
So that's so maybe that'll excited of what will come out now.
Yeah, we'll see. I like those summer games done quick and stuff. I love speed runs is my thing. I watch speed runs so much, and
Oh really?
yeah, I absolutely love them. I love watching people just blow through games, or like I love them finding out these glitches and stuff. I'm like, damn, like you guys figure this stuff out and the patterns and how much work goes into speed running something and having a world record. So summer games done quick too is it's a fun time if you're into that
Yeah.
stuff, everybody. Um,
And if
yeah.
you're listening to this, you probably are.
We're slow games done quick here.
Yeah.
This is winter games done slow.
There you go.
Enjoy. What's your status? Speaking of slowness on the game there.
There. I've just been playing.
Do you want
fighting
to
and rewatching it all.
anything
Fine,
installed?
yeah.
Or are you ready?
I don't know
to...
why it's taking so long. It's just not. I'm also saying Pork Match Broadcasting mic only. So.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason I don't know why it's taking so long to install. It goes right now. It says yeah, please wait to install.
Hadouken. Perfect. I just perfected this bitch. Yeah, if you're watching on my stream, I'm just running through the game, Street Fighter 5, doing some arcade mode. One thing that's really cool about this game, man, when you have time and you're alone, play the story mode, man. It's pretty cool.
Oh no, I've beaten the story. I like Street Fighter.
Okay.
Yeah, I own this game. Yeah, no, I just.
Oh, I thought you just got it. My bad.
No.
That's why I'm like, why are you installing things?
No, I just haven't had it because of the wonderfulness of the PS5. I don't have that much.
Right. You're right. I gotcha. Ah, I see. I thought you just got it. My bad.
No.
All right then. Yeah.
Street Fighter forever.
For life.
Yeah, for my entire life. Pretty much. Are you a Street Fighter guy or a Mortal Kombat guy?
No, I'm Street Fighter till death.
Yeah.
I was the
like
kid.
Mortal Kombat,
I was that the kid. I love Mortal Kombat. Don't get me wrong, but it was me and Street Fighter from the beginning of my gaming days for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. This Street Fighter 2s, man. Just when my mom was going grocery shopping, I begged to go because they had a Street Fighter 2 cabinet and the no frills and lobby, and it was just I was like, I'll be here. And it was just awesome, dude. It was just awesome.
And a quarter was a lot of money back then.
A quarter would get me through the whole thing. Like, I'd be able to... And when you're at the arcade... And then it was the arcade when I was in high school at my mall near me. We'd go there for lunch and just shove 25 cents in, and then people would just come up and compete. And, like, you're throwing your quarters on the table. Like, I'm next. And it's just... It was awesome. It was battles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Such
it was
memories.
Where every, gang of children used to be.
Yeah, man.
And
here we are now.
Robots in the future.
And here we are, Street Fighter 5, doing it all again now online.
Yeah.
Like it's what a world and what a life. I love it.
What a world!
I'm still fighting Nash and I'm still using Ken.
I'm fighting Laura with Chun-Li because I want to give my audience something to watch, so I've just picked the hottest chick.
You're going for sex appeal.
Yeah.
So, if you're into the ladies, watch Zed. If you're into the men, watch me.
There we go. Okay, so you're telling me, now let's move on to, did any, I want to mention the one, April Fool's joke that got me.
The what?
It totally got me. The one April Fool's joke that got me this year.
Oh yes,
I didn't get it.
yeah.
But I was so. I don't know if you're the same way as me, but it's like April, like you know it's coming, but then on the day, one thing you'll be like, oh, especially when it comes to like the
dude,
they always announce something you wish they do.
Yeah.
It's a lie. Here's the fucking lie was they were gonna double the amount of fighters in the Smash Brothers Pass for the they even have the like series creator do his like signature video
oh my god,
introduce the characters and everything. Oh yeah, it seems
so crazy, dude.
Yeah, and then
that blows my mind.
Yeah. So
They really went all out on that, eh?
Oh, it looks so good. Yeah, I was like, because I wanted it so bad. I'd love them to just keep adding characters to Smash Brothers until just a bloated, broken mess. I would be fine with that. But,
That's funny. Yeah, a lot of people probably felt the same, I'm sure.
I know, they're just like, oh man, it can't be over.
Oh, I'm still earning trophies. Wow. Sudden reversal. I'll take it.
So that was a good one. If any April Fool's jokes got you, please leave them in the comments below.
I fell for the dumbest one, but it's not video game related.
It
was finally the NHL is bringing back the Quebec Nordiques. Like, I just fell for it. What a stupid, like, of course they're not. Like, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, no.
I just shared it. I'm like, I'm good to go.
The worst part is when you share it and someone just like,
dude, my buddy hit me up, dude.
Fuck.
My buddy hit me up in the comments. I left it up. I didn't delete it. He's like, what's the date, bro? And I'm like, fuck. I just was like, whatever, I'm done. I'm out. I never believed another thing that day. Even when my mom called and said she needed help. I was like, April Fools, right, Mom? Just say it. Yeah. Still falling
but
for
that's fun. April Fools did. April Fools did. I was happy. It seemed like April Fools was much more celebrated than St. Patrick's Day this year. I was afraid they were losing all of our holidays, but I guess St. Patrick's Day will stay. April Fool's Day is stronger than St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So you were telling me. Let's move on. So now we get into the review section of the episode. This week.
So, okay, let me just say this. I watched the second episode of Halo.
I haven't been able to watch it yet. I'm not fighting against it.
I'm not going to spoil anything. I won't say any spoilers, but I will just say this. I'm not going to watch it anymore. I'm not watching episode 3, and I'm not watching anymore. I'm done. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, I gave it 2 episodes. I'm not going back. That's my review. Thank you.
Wow.
Spoiler-free review.
That was it, eh?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh man, so the action just not as good as the first episode?
No, it's there's many factors. After episode 1, I gave it a little bit of hope. I was like, okay, maybe this will do. But episode 2, they just... Okay, he doesn't wear his mask at all anymore. And he's just walking around with his face looks stupid, and it's just I'm like, I hate your stupid face. I just keep saying that, but the story, it just fell apart for me. The action wasn't happening, and I was just sick of it by the end of the episode. Yeah, I'm just
okay. Fair enough. You're just getting off the boat on that one.
Well, I am, because you know what? I've wasted too much time going, I'm going to keep giving this a chance. And then I've watched a full season of something I didn't enjoy. How many hours of my life did I not want to waste to that? So I'm jumping the ship first this time. Fuck it. I'm grabbing the first raft. I'm kicking the women and children off, and I'm gone.
So we're giving a Halo getting off the boat rating. Okay,
I'm giving it a broken Halo. It's a broken Halo.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, it was, and so, but hey,
the fucking greatest thing about the Halo was that he didn't take off his mask.
Right?
He was like Doom Guy. He was just like
Doom Guy, bro.
Who is it? I gotta fight hell? Okay, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was the best part.
Just a hero. And now Master Chief is supposed to be just a Spartan. Like, I don't need to know this guy's. Anyway, you got it.
Yeah, so they go into backstory a little too much.
Yeah, it's just I'm not on board.
Spoil any of the? It's like just not loving it. Okay.
Just not feeling it, bro. And I'm gonna jump ship and give up.
Okay.
If I keep hearing through the grapevine in about 2 months when the season's over or whatever that, oh my God, this was the greatest thing and it turned into this and that, then I'll be like, okay, maybe I'll go back and watch it now.
Yeah, spend an afternoon, watch the whole series.
Sure. But I'm not going to continue to get it weekly and watch it.
No. Okay, well then there you go. So Paramount Plus membership destroyed.
Paramount minus.
There you go.
Then there was Moon Knight. What'd you think, bud? We got some
I
Moon Knight.
so I rewatched the last part of it, okay?
Yep.
Because I was like, this might be a little. I'll try not to spoil it for everybody. I'm gonna try not to, but if I do, I'm
Did
sorry.
you have to rewatch it for a reason? Like, did you not like truly fully enjoy it,
I was
or
wondering to myself, I was like, is there enough action in this movie? Because the whole thing about Moon Knight is like, fucking, he's Batman is like brutal, right? He's
yeah,
like a brutal Batman. Like he doesn't stop. Like
right?
he'll kill. Like Moon Knight will kill somebody because he's a demon possessing a person, you know, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean, I felt like they used it at points as a crutch to not show really cool shit.
Right.
So like I was like, it just felt cheap. Like he looks great, and that, but the show just feels cheap. Like it just
Right.
feels cheap. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like they want to put that there's enough money in it. It feels like
I, I
it's like a major motion picture dying, and you can kind
right.
of see the strings. Like I don't know, right? Like, I don't know.
I think that, like, I get what you're saying about those scenes. You're talking specifically about like the scenes where you don't see the action and he just comes to or something, and
Yeah,
right.
and he just kind of
But
shakes
you
his
don't think
head, and
that's
then the next
I?
scene.
I'm looking at it like, okay, that's just our intro because we're learning to, like, we have, and like he hasn't seen it. We're just seeing it from his point of view. But I really think that's gonna change. Like
Okay,
that's the feeling I get. Like I feel like they
yeah,
just did it for the actual episode and the story of it. Like he's just as confused as, and we're like, what the fuck just happened? And he's like the same, right? Maybe. Like
yeah,
I didn't. I looked at it more like, okay, this is the style we got, but I really feel like, man, I can't wait to find out what that like. See those scenes. I can't wait till they show that part, and I feel like they will, and they're gonna show a lot of it
yeah.
eventually. Maybe I
Okay,
could be
yeah.
wrong,
I mean, maybe you're
but
just being, yeah. Like, I mean, I was a fan of Hawkeye, and I am a fan of the series, and I did like a lot of them. Sometimes I like them, and then when I rewatch them or think about them a little bit longer, I
right.
don't like them as much. Kind of the Disney like magic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The first time watching it, and, right.
And what did you?
I
So
like
you rewatched the ending? You said. What did you?
like
What
just to
changed
see
for
how
you?
if it was as brutal because I thought that I'd missed something and it wasn't as brutal as even in the scene where you should see his brutality,
Yeah.
they kind of hide it. Like, and if this is what it's gonna be, like, I don't know.
I hear
We'll
you.
have to
I
see
hear
the
you.
second episode. We'll have to see the
Yeah.
second episode.
That's right.
So
That's how
so
you could be right, dude. So fair point
Ethan
for sure.
Hawke looks pretty cool in it. It's a pretty interesting idea because it's kind of like the mental
Yeah.
space. So like, it's more of like Professor X's kind of
His
domain. You know
area.
what I mean?
Yeah.
With
Yep.
the yeah,
Yep.
with the
The
Dark
room.
Star or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Totally.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
So
guess
I
you
mean,
know what?
I'm
I
gonna keep
think it comes
watching it.
down to second episode for me too. Just like it
Yeah.
came down to Halo for me, but I did feel a little more positive about this first episode than I did the Halo first episode. Um, I did enjoy it. I really like even those scenes. I was like, okay, I'm trying to piece things together just as much as he is, but I'm excited for a second episode. Like you said, we'll see where it goes. I like their interaction
Yeah.
with Ethan Hawke. I did inside of the museum. Those things. I'm like, I was just as excited to listen to that convo and find out what's happening and his whole
Yeah, I
scales
like
thing.
Ethan Hawke's character
Yeah,
a
I did
lot.
too.
That's cool.
I
A
did
lot
too.
takes place in the I don't know. It seems like a lot takes place in that museum.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess it's
sounds
gonna be
like
it's
it,
his
right? Yeah.
workplace. Is he gonna continue working there throughout this whole thing? I wonder. And they'll be
Yeah.
using that as a set piece, maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I'll have to see. So yeah, I'm not jumping ship on it. I'll continue watching it. I think the next episode is out on Wednesday. So you'll get to hear
Wednesday?
from us next show. How will we think
Yeah,
about
we'll
it if
continue doing
we
that,
jump
but
ship?
I won't be continuing a Halo review, but I will be continuing a
No.
Moon Knight review.
You've given it up. You've given
I'm
it
pretty
up.
much quitting. You know what? If you guys want me to review it continuously, I may sit through them and do it for you, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it's worth it. It's not worth it.
No,
You got to hit up my
it
DMs.
just
with
just
some
ruins
pictures.
something that you love.
Yeah.
You just
I'm just
hate
not
it.
gonna do it.
Yeah, I could.
Never
I could feel
mind.
that with
I
that.
rescind my offer.
He's done. He's done. That's it.
That's how
Um.
that's how quick I take off from that.
Yeah. So no, super excited. Glad to see Ethan Hawke. The
Yeah,
special
yeah.
effects looks, the CG look. The final scene where you see kind of some of the Egyptian creatures look like. Like.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I get what you
Hopefully,
mean, man.
hopefully,
Yeah, I did like the. I like
hopefully
that.
they'll keep the budget up.
Yeah, I like the horror aspect to it a bit there. It almost got a little Silent Hill for me, like with the elevator scene there
Yeah,
and
yeah,
such. Yeah, I
yeah.
which I enjoy. I enjoy that for sure.
Definitely feels a little bit more adult.
Yeah, it does.
It definitely feels a little, yeah, and it definitely feels a little freakier. I don't know if it's rated PG, right? So that's
Hmm.
really gonna try to. But that's probably why they hit a lot of the violence too, right? Because they don't have
Could be,
PG or
but if
whatever.
they don't pay off on that, I think they're gonna have a lot of upset people. But they have to pay
Yeah.
off. But that's why I look at it like they have to pay off with that, and we're gonna see it. Hopefully, they don't just keep hiding it till the end, which I can't see them doing.
No,
I think
no.
we're gonna see it very soon. Maybe next, like second episode, kind of feels. Yeah,
I wonder
yeah.
if we'll see any other like Marvel Avengers or any other like, or is this just gonna be a weird like one-off?
Is there
Seems weird
anybody
that they're
that
just gonna do it
anybody
one-off,
that
no
he
reason.
anybody that he gets with in the comics a lot at all, or
I don't think so. I think he's a pretty
no?
solo character, so it just feels weird for them to make. I mean, I wonder if this show has something to do with his contract with them and the whole Star Wars thing, right? 'Cause he's
Yeah.
co-creating on, right? So like, I wonder if they're like, hey, listen, we're going to give you stuff. We'll give you a series because you haven't heard from John Boyega or what's her name, Daisy Ridley, really. I know she had some movies. Daisy Ridley had that
Hmm.
movie with Spider-Man, but I don't think that did very well.
Hmm.
So, I don't know. Interesting. Hopefully we see more. Hopefully they get a little bit more money,
We'll see.
and it's good. And it's very good. So, and our last review. Our
What we got?
last review of tonight is, I think we're going to be talking about. Jay hasn't been able to play it yet because our show funding can't allow it. But soon we'll be
Hey,
able to
it
play the
was the
damn
first of
game.
the month last week. I couldn't afford a game that week, so
That's
well,
totally
I'll be
fine.
jumping into it shortly. But
We're
yeah,
talking
continue.
about Tina's Wonderland, Tiny Tina's Wonderland,
Yep.
which is the newest Gearbox game,
Thank you for playing.
made by the same people that did Borderlands 1, 2, and 3, and probably some other games, but I don't know what they are. It's fun. We talked about it last week as I was starting it, and I've gotten pretty far in it, so I'm going to give my kind of final. I've got a pretty good gist of the entire
You got
game.
enough of it?
It's more sandboxy, yeah. It's a sandbox, which is great. They kind of took what I
That's
wanted to
so
do
cool. That's so cool.
yeah, it's what I wanted to do in the Borderlands games, was just like screw around and listen
Right.
to a
Right.
podcast and
You
just
wanted
shoot
that freedom
people, or
while
just
doing
like,
whatever mundane shit.
yeah, yeah, it's a lot easier to jump in and jump out with people. You're doing a lot more character creation because you're starting with your own character. You're not building off of the four different or five different pre-made characters.
Right.
From Borderlands 3. So it feels
That's
like you
very
got a
cool,
lot
man.
more. Instead, you got the classes, right? You got 6 classes. The seventh one is coming out soon, and you kind of get the two of those classes. And build a character, and it's really cool. The weapons, the things each of the weapons do. The graphics look great. It looks even more refined than in Borderlands 3. I'm playing on my PS5. Alicia is playing it on her girlfriend, who's in this episode, was playing it on the PS4, and it looks great. The story's good. It's got Will Arnett as the bad guy. It's got
This was helpful. To learn more about my skills. I'll get to
who
go
else?
home with
It's
a
got
great story. Thank you.
Andy
I'm glad I was able
Sandberg
to play with you.
and the other comedian
me too.
lady,
See ya.
black lady,
You wanna leave?
Wanda Sykes.
Wanda Sykes. Yeah.
Wanda Sykes in it. so yeah, and so it's I definitely if you like Borderlands, I would give it a 10 out of 10. You should get it.
Fuck yeah! Listen to
Really
that,
fun.
people. That's a
Yeah.
score.
No, it's if you like
Amazing.
Borderlands, it's a must buy.
I'm
because
so
it's got
stoked, dude. That's got me stoked.
everything and more. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so much more fun. The stuff like once you get your spells all set up and your guns all set up and everything like that, all the cool things that happen. Like it really feels like they found their kind of stride and just like limitless creativity and craziness. And
Amazing.
so it's really really worth getting.
Cool.
And yeah.
There you go. I'm stoked. Sounds good, man. It sounds amazing. I'm very excited for that for sure, as well. Cool. Anything else to add to that one? You good on that?
I think that's it for this week. We've been kind of busy, so sorry guys.
We're gonna
this
discuss.
was a little
Actually,
shorter.
before we take off though, I do
Ooh,
want to
that's
just discuss
good.
a couple new releases that are coming
Oh,
out this
shit.
week. Yeah, we'll just quickly go through these. There's only a couple I care about. I don't know if you care about it anymore, but the Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. Have you ever played the Lego games?
Oh yeah, they're great.
They're a lot of fun, eh?
I can't play them by myself because I feel like I'm a child, but I if I can play them with a girlfriend or someone else,
Yeah.
I feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I have
And
always
I'm
loved them
very
too,
stoned.
and they've gotten a lot better too, even from when I played them first, but like the Batman ones and all those back in the day. But this Star Wars trilogy, like the Skywalker saga, it's like all the games. It's the Skywalker, it's the whole saga. So you get like 3 of these stories, and you play them in whatever order. But obviously, but you get the whole thing. You get all these episodes, and you can go through them from the beginning, the original right through, man. So. Or the remake, sorry, to the not remakes, but the second trilogy, prequels, blah blah blah. But do them in whatever order. But it looks like a lot of fun, and I may be playing that very shortly too, for sure. When that comes out, that comes out April 5th tomorrow. We're filming this right now on a Monday, so that'll be a Tuesday. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Any other game on there you're looking forward to specifically?
What 13 Sales looks interesting. I think that's a strategy game. I think it's a turn-based strategy game.
Okay.
So that looks
Okay.
pretty
I haven't
cool,
looked
so
into that one too much.
No. So,
Yeah.
I might check that one out. Road 96 is interesting. That's coming out next week too.
Sweet.
Or that's coming. Sorry, that's coming out on
Until I find what lies ahead with this power, I'll keep moving.
the week of 11th to the 17th. So that's even farther.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Even
this
further.
week coming out is Chrono Cross.
Chrono Cross remake, like, yeah,
Which
yeah.
I might go back and play again. I don't know.
Yeah, I might do it too. I might do it too. I see what it's about.
I'm a huge fan of Chrono Trigger. I'm a huge fan of Chrono Trigger. So.
Sweet, man.
So I might play it again. I've got some stuff to play, so who knows? I'm probably gonna go through a bunch of other stuff and kind of back catalog it. But if I wanted to, I may play that again. It's a beautiful game.
It is.
Battle system's awesome.
It
There's
is.
so many characters. There's like 50 characters, and you
Amazing.
can just replay the game like over and over and over again and play it with a different story with a different set of characters. So that's fun.
Yeah, that's
So that's
awesome,
fun.
man. That definitely is, man. Very stoked
Yeah.
on that one. And my top game I've been waiting for, and it's definitely the new MLB The Show. Every year I grab this game. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I'm a huge fan of what they do this series. Every year gets better. They don't mess it up like EA. This is a Sony studio. And in the last couple of years, Sony has done things that they haven't usually done, and that's share their stuff with Microsoft and PC with this. And Nintendo. So this is a Sony game now coming out from Sony Studios, and they're releasing it for all systems. And this one looks amazing. Like, I need my PS5, man. I just gotta have it. Like, this game looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm stoked. It comes out tomorrow as well, April 5th. And yeah, just stoked. Lots of good games coming.
We should do a stream of that. You versus
Dude, we need to play a game. Yes, that would be amazing. Coming up is in the future on one of these episodes very soon, people. We're definitely going to do that. Yeah, that's a must. Good call there, Adam. Good fucking call.
Stuff out. Just
Yeah.
comfort them all out.
Fuck yeah, man.
Love it.
Love it.
A very amazing show as always.
Thank you,
so
people.
much for listening.
Yes, absolutely, Adam. That was a great one. Lots of juicy stories this week. Damn.
Yeah, really good.
We'll be back next week, Sunday, back to our regular schedule so far. And
yeah, hopefully.
Anything else you want to add?
Big things on. Just reminding everybody be nice to everyone else and each other. Check us on here. Also, more things coming soon, so get ready for that. Subscribe on both of our pages,
Boom.
so we can get the numbers up, so we can help invite more people into our wonderful growing family.
The more we have of that, the better this gets.
Yeah.
So the more support, all of that, for sure. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So thanks everybody. I've been Adam Zed.
I'm JR, and this is from J to Z Gaming. Have a great week, everybody.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.